Hey, what's been happening, my friends? This is Ron from Optimize FX. First of all, I just really want to say apologize for my disappearing act. I haven't been very active the last this week, really. I did record a video on Tuesday. Tuesday, it was either Tuesday morning or Tuesday night. But unfortunately, the video program, which is OBS, did not record it properly, and that's because I counted them. I had 13 separate terminals running on this laptop that I have here as my test mill, and it just couldn't handle it. It couldn't encode the video properly, and it was actually unsalvageable. So here we are. It is now Thursday night, and we are looking at the Titan G7. There's been the EAs this week have been going quite well, except for one, and we'll get to that one in a minute. But I'm actually really impressed with Titan so far. I think it's only been running for two weeks maybe now. But the best thing about this is that the trades it takes, they take a stop loss. If it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Some days are good, some days are not, and I actually like it. I like the fact that it doesn't try and get itself out of the shit by placing more orders and then margin calling the account and then blowing the account. So that I think Titan G7 is a really safe robot to use. If I had $1,000 and I wanted to trade a robot live without much risk, I'll definitely use Titan G7, no worries. And the main reason being is that is that reason that I was saying before, that it doesn't have a martingale system. It doesn't do silly trades. It's usually just a single trade. The risk right now is with $1,000 account. Running all these pairs, I think it's 1% of the account, so you can probably make it a little bit smaller. 1%. So if you really wanted to, you could make it 0.5. So that's even, that's half the risk of what I'm running right now. We'll leave it back at 1. But I think they recommend not to go any further than 3%. 3%. So these are pretty much all default settings with Titan G7. I think yes, it is. So if you load up Titan G7, these are the settings you'll have in front of you, and it will start trading. So let's have a quick look. Let's hit OK. We didn't change anything there anyway. So currently it's in a few trades. One is -9, one is positive $3.50, and the other one's only just started by the looks. So we have a balance of $1,117, and I've just quickly done this for today. So this is it's made $8.49, $8.49 today. So let's have a look. We'll have a look at the last. I think we can do the last 3 days or the last week. So this looks like it's from the 2nd of the 6th. It's starting. Yep, 2nd of the 6th. It is starting the week from, and it's now the 11th today. So just keep that in mind. So if you have a look at all the trades, most of them are fairly profitable. There's a few losing ones, and that's perfectly fine. Like as long as the system is 51% good, you're going to be in profit overall. We have a profit of $69 for the week, which is pretty solid. Pretty solid. If you have that going for $69 a week and you times that by 52 and minus your VPS costs, you're in profit. So I think Titan's, so far it's a really good system. We'll have a look at see how it goes for the end of the week. It traded through NFP. It is quite a volatile market at the moment, and it's done really well. So I'm quite impressed with Titan G7 so far. So we'll move on to to Stepping Stone. Now remember, this one is the one that I stuffed up. I had lots at 0.1 instead of 0.01. So I decided to give it another $1,000 and I started at 0.02 lots. And in front of me here we can see the trades from the 8th to the 9th, or 8th to I think the last 3 days of it trading, and you can see it's made $40. So yeah, good on you, Stepping Stone. I think it is a good EA if you don't go silly with lot sizing. You know, you got $1,000 account. It's generally people recommend, or people that build EAs recommend 0.0 lots per $1,000, and I'm starting to notice that that is a trend for any EA, but apart from a few, depending how they trade. But yeah, 0.02 lots has netted $40, and I think this is, what did I do the last 3 days. For some reason it's counting the 9th as 10th, 11th, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, 3 days, $40. And this is only trading one pair, so it can be good. It's currently not in a trade at the moment. There's no trades happening. This I did restart this computer to make it fresh for this recording, to hopefully it fixes the problem I had before. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how Stepping Stone goes tomorrow, being Friday, and then into Saturday morning, and when the market closes. So FXStabilizer was recommended to me, or given to me by someone on the channel here, and thank you for that. So we're doing a live demo test. At the start I had it on what was it, durable. I had it on the durable setting, so I thought I'd flick it over to turbo, even though the turbo, when I ran a back test, it didn't pass. But it looks like a risk limit here is 50%, or we are risking 50%. We can risk 50% of the account. I'm not sure how that exactly works. Auto risk is on, fixed lot is 0.01, and mini lot is false. So if you have a look at the trades here, if my cursor wants me to, yeah, there we go, bingo. So this is the last 3 days as well, and we've made $37.15, and we can see here, this is one pair on H1 time frame Euro USD. What it does is it places buy and sell limits. So if the price hits it, it will turn into a trade. Now if it doesn't hit it, it will then cancel it after a period of time, I believe, or after that open trade has been cancelled. So some pretty solid trades. I'm quite impressed so far. So let's we'll see if it's not in any trades at the moment. So yeah, it's been quite impressive. So we'll move on to the next one. Now, now remember Signals Pro 007? It was in quite a bit of drawdown last week. I think it was maybe $300 or $400 drawdown, and around about 750 in the account. Now, unfortunately, it has blown the account, and I was yeah, the video on Tuesday. It did happen on, I think, Monday or Tuesday. Unfortunately blew the account. I think I remember changing the settings. I tried to pull it out of the issue that it had. I changed the lot exponent from, so these are the settings I was using, so let's make a note of that, and these are the settings that come default. So the lot exponent there, so each order that it places default is times 1.4, and I changed it to times 1.2 to try and lessen the risk, and I think I made take profit 5, and I increased the pip step, so the spacing between the orders, and I reduced the maximum trades, and I think everything else was left default. So I did my best to try and save this account from blowing, but unfortunately it did. It's just if you have a look at Euro USD at the moment, it's just a big bull market. There's been a little bit of pullback, but not enough to trade out of that the bad way that it was in. So unfortunately, it didn't make it. So we'll move on to Private Wealth Robot. Now I did remove the other pair that I had it running, and I think that was what was. Let's have a look here. So we've lost 433, and we'll see what the losing trades are. So Euro USD, it's mainly Euro USD. For some reason, they're really big lots. So with the US 500, there's obviously something not right there. So it's placing a few trades at negative. It's closing them out at -$1. I wrote about that. So yeah, I got rid of it, but that wasn't the issue here. It was actually Euro USD where it was losing the money. So yeah, Private Wealth Robot not really wealthy, unfortunately. But you know, these settings I am using, they are not optimized. So if we have a look here, contact the seller for proper settings. I don't have the proper settings, I don't think so. Maybe I will give it another crack another time if I can find some settings. I'll do some more testing, and I might add it into another challenge at a later date. So move on to Make Money. So remember Make Money, it lost a bit of money. I think it went down to like 600, and it has actually started making money, but we're still down. We are still down. So it's currently at -41. It has opened trades. It's closed a few trades with profit on the 10th, which was yesterday. So yeah, it's closed a few trades with profit yesterday, and we're up to 747, but we're still down $250-ish with Make Money. So still at a loss. Forex Tramp. Now this one here, quite interesting. I think, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it's, or the style of trading it is right now, but I do find that these side panels here do change color, which is quite interesting as you add more pairs. I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, it's good information. I like this information, like the last max and the last min of the candles, or the highest high and the last low on the hourly time frame, 76 and 74. So let's see, 76 700 is the high. Yeah, they're beautiful. And the last minimum 74.093, which is where it is pretty much right now. So yeah, not too sure about this one. I think it could be the settings that I'm using, but we are down, so down to 845. There's not really much point showing the history because we already know that we're down, yeah, $154. But yeah, this is running quite a few pairs. It hasn't blown the account. It hasn't margin called the account by having, you know, too many orders open at big lot sizes. So yeah, so far we'll see how it goes. But I'd rather see a positive rather than a negative. Holy Grail. Now, Holy Grail has lost a fair bit of money. We've lost 400, but we have now have a fresh slate. So it's not sure what happened, but we are back at starting fresh with some fresh trades at pretty much $600. So when was this? This was from the 21st of the 5th. Okay, let's do the last week. We'll see what comes up. Beautiful. Okay. So in the last week, it's lost 93. So yeah, it hasn't gone too well. Maybe not the Holy Grail. Well, yeah, I did change a few things here, but not so great. We'll move on to the dragon, the fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, it's almost cracked $3,000, and we are currently down 87-ish, $80, as it is buying as 0 USD is coming down. So if it comes back up, I guess it will make some profit, and it looks like it is increasing the lot size. We can't really see too much. So we can, nope. Yeah, 0.13 is the last trade it opened, and it's below that. It's down here, so that's how it blew the account at the first. It was just going up, and it couldn't do it. So yeah, dragon, very scary, but it's definitely yeah, it's more than doubled. It's almost, yeah, it's doubled, yeah, more than doubled the account in almost 3 weeks. That is insane, but yeah, very risky, and I've had a few people tell me it can be quite risky using dragon on anything less than like $5,000. So would I risk dragon on $5,000? Not if I had it, probably not. But yeah, it's very interesting to see how it's blew the account the first week, and then in the last 3 weeks it's been going hectic. So yeah, good on you, dragon, for coming back, but he's not in the running, unfortunately. And the boss EA, the very last one, yeah, it is currently in quite a big losing trade. Sorry, it's a bit late here. Been a big day. I'm running all the pairs, and we're currently down like 81 bucks. Yeah, so the boss is not the boss. But thanks for the recap. Thanks for watching. I will do another update video on Saturday morning after the market is closed, and I'm actually I'm just about to load another EA. I don't know if any of you have heard of it. In place of this one, I didn't bring the USB with me, so I'll just go and load it in a minute. But it is called Precise, Precis EA. It's made by a Russian mob, and yeah, from what I saw, it seemed to be trading quite well. So I'll load it on here, and we'll see how it goes from tonight until Saturday morning, and I'll give you all an update on that one. But that's it from me for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've all had a great week trading, and I'll see you all in the next video, and I'll also explain why I abandoned the Demoverse real test. Actually, I'll do another recording video on that one. But yeah, there's a reason why I abandoned that test, and that's mainly because of market selection. But I'll go into it further, and I'll show you the video as well. I'll put some snippets up there of how they were trading and what I recorded. So yes, lots to come. So thanks for watching again. This is Ron from Optimizer FX. Smash the like button if you've liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe to see any future updates on the channel. Okay, so thank you again, and bye bye.